This guy right here has to be the most annoying character in season 2. If you can picture the Shibuya incident arc as a battle royale, then Haruta is without a doubt one of those guys who crouches in the little houses for 10 minutes. It's either that or he's a bush camper. After Haruta almost stole Toji's kill, Megumi was like, nah, if I'm going down then I'm taking your stationary ass with me. I'm pretty sure this is also the first time I've seen Megumi's depressed ass smile so much. Bro was probably giggling thinking about how much he's about to abuse Mahoraga for the slightest of inconveniences. Got no fuel? Got to speak to a female? Stubbed your toe? You get where this is going. Mahoraga is extremely menacing. Look at this unit. No wonder Haruta got that PTSD expression on his face. He's reminiscing about the time his dad disciplined him for hiding his report card. I guess it does make sense Haruta is so annoying though, considering his ability is literally locked, which I forget sometimes, but then I'm forced to remember when people like Sukuna come out of nowhere to indirectly protect him. This doesn't change the fact that bro's in a lose-lose situation. His only options are to take back shots from Sukuna or to take back shots from Mahoraga. Enough about this bozo, let's get into the main event. Sukuna vs Mahoraga is such an insane fight for the Jujutsukaisen universe because these guys are arguably better than Gojo. I'm just kidding, be clear Gojo. And this fight got some of the most wild animation and OST combination I've ever seen. It's unbelievable. No wonder the Mappa workers started having mental breakdowns on Twitter, because no other Jujutsukaisen episode comes close to this level of production. And I can only imagine there's even better animated episodes ahead of us, assuming we don't get a hiatus. The fight starts off with Mahoraga smacking Sukuna into the closest supermarket so he can grab a meal deal, and then from there on it's more of a you had to be there type of thing. These guys were literally destroying everything around them, which is crazy because Sukuna and Mahoraga must have destroyed half of Shibuya in the process, whether they were in land, water or sky. This episode was basically perfection, but I would like one thing changed. This is probably a personal issue, but I don't like the fact that the narrator sounds like an alien. I know I'm not one to talk, but I find it hard to stay immersed when bro's describing how if it's 5 PM and Mahoraga's ass is 3 inches bigger than Sukuna's, then Sukuna can control Mahoraga's nose hairs, but only when it's raining.
What is blood yapping about, dude?
What I'm trying to say is that if the Jujutsukaisen narrator sounded more like the Hunter x Hunter narrator, for example, I would be able to stay immersed a lot more easily. So Sukuna turns into an English teacher for a second and does a deep dive analysis on the symbolism of that circle on Mahoraga's back and figures out how to get another W on his record. The first thing Sukuna does is uses domain expansion after some Megumi glazing and then burns the shit out of Mahoraga along with Shibuya, which used up so much power that Itadori came back to life with a Wojak expression. That makes sense of course. Imagine coming back into consciousness and the first thing you witness is the destruction of thousands that was caused because of the voices in your head. I just find everything Sukuna has done in season 2 to be extremely messed up, because I find it crazy how Sukuna just ignored any possibility of fully regaining himself right there and then, considering how many opportunities he was presented with and how he decided to troll Itadori to the max instead, which completely ruins any possibility of a future Itadori and Sukuna alliance. This is a lot more realistic, which I like. You won't see any other demon pull this off in any shonen. You know who you are. This episode cooked too hard, so I'm going to do some Sukuna glazing. His abilities and battle IQ are the best in the series. In order to beat Mahoraga, you have to pull off a successful string of moves thick enough that Mahoraga won't be able to adapt to it, like creating a mouth on your throat to bite the homies. But Sukuna decided to finish off Mahoraga with the stand proud, you're strong, special instead. Itadori vomiting and crying is definitely justified. This was a very touching moment, but Itadori knew his only option was thugging it out, even after all the pain he received, which is extremely respectable. The Shibuya crisis was still ongoing, so even if Sukuna ruined Itadori's life, he had to put aside his self-pity party and lock in because there's still lives to be saved. While all this happened, Haruta was still in one piece.
No. Anyway, look.
If he survived again, that would just be annoying. not funny at all. Haruta is that pesky fly that you can't kill but keeps sticking around. All these goats are taking astronomically large L's right now, so this guy just needed to leave at this point. This episode was already heartbreaking, but that post-credit scene was even more devastating. That last Nanami scene is not good. I won't carry on, but if you're an anime only, make sure to barricade your house. Because the Jujutsu Kaisen fans don't know what personal privacy is. They will chase you to the ends of the earth to make sure you don't enjoy the show. Sorry for not uploading for so long. I know you 75 people missed me, but I'm back. I will provide for you bored guys once again. Do you see this picture? I'm the minion and you guys are Vegeta. I will protect you. And if you're not subscribed, then make sure to subscribe to stay protected or something like that. If you made it to the end of the video, comment, nah, I'd win. And I'll see you all in the next video.